after talking about a bad Christmas zombie movie, today it's time to talk about a good Christmas zombie movie. Don't you just love that there are more than one? A Cadaver Christmas came out in 2011 and was directed by Joe Zarrell. This movie understands what a zombie Christmas movie should be like. It's a silly idea to begin with, so just make the movie silly. It starts out in a bar where a school janitor walks in covered in blood. He says the school is invaded by zombies, although throughout the movie they call it cadavers because zombies don't exist. The janitor, the bartender and a drunken guest go back to the school to fight the cadavers, along their way accompanied by a few other dim-witted characters. The way this movie was shot reminds me of Planet Terror. It has an intentional old look to create an old grindhouse vibe. Although you can tell it's just an effect, it probably wouldn't have worked out as well without it. It has a cool, fast pacing and the characters are great. They have a good chemistry together and all the actors have a comedic talent. I haven't seen any of these actors before, but it's cool to see some fresh faces who can be funny without exaggerating. Especially Dan Hale is cool as the janitor. And yeah, he's just simply called the janitor in the movie. He develops himself as a real anti-hero, kinda like Ash in Evil Dead and Derek in Bad Taste. You know, a guy who is a little goofy but can kick a good amount of ass when he needs to. It's not a movie that's meant to be taken too serious, but it's not too ridiculous either. It weighs out the horror and the comedy pretty equally, and it has a nice large dose of gore. And not to forget, the humor is spot on.
We gotta shoot this fucker in the head before he turns.
My name is Eddie, asshole.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We gotta shoot Eddie in the head before he turns.
That just cracks me up. The fact that it takes place on Christmas Eve is just there for shits and giggles, but it does have that real Christmas feeling to it. Where some other holiday horror movies just have some decoration in the background, this one genuinely feels like a Christmas movie. And that's a good thing. If you're going to make a Christmas movie, make sure it feels like one. Otherwise, what's the point? Conclusion, A Cadaver Christmas is a fun movie. It's well made, it's funny, it has a nice atmosphere, and best of all, it's not boring. I discovered this movie 3 years ago and I watched it every Christmas since. And by Christmas I just mean the December month. So if you're into zombie movies and horror comedies, or if you're just looking for a good Christmas horror movie, I highly recommend this one. It's not a masterpiece or anything, but sometimes we just want to see a simple, enjoyable movie. In that area, it very much succeeds.
Who are they?
Cadavers.
What?
Cadavers!